Hi, what's up, everybody? My name is Xavier, but a lot of you already know that. A lot of you also probably know me as Barely Hispanic online, which is kind of funny because it's not true. I'm very Puerto Rican, believe it or not. I didn't really expect a joke from middle school to kind of stick around as long as it did, but here we are, and here we are in front of the photo house, which, the last time I made one of these videos talking to you guys in front of this building was about a year ago. My nose was in much worse shape than it is currently, and the building was also in a lot worse shape than it is currently. And so we've been doing some work over this past year, and it's gotten to the point now where I'm officially living here. This is my home. I live inside. And it's also like a studio space and an event space. And we've been doing some shoots and having some people come over and do some cool shit. And so I would really like to show you guys around a little bit and give you guys some updates. So now we're inside. This is kind of the main room. We were just doing some headshots in here a moment ago. That's why there's the backdrop and lights and everything set up. But this is where most of the studio, photo, video related stuff takes place. It's also where a lot of the events take place. Since the walls are white, we've got some spots for projectors, and we'll run videos or do some creative stuff with shoots when that's going. And for events, we've also got a stage over there and like a sound system and a little booth for the sound to all be run and wired towards. So, this is where more cool happens. The building's actually longer than this room would make you think. There's like an entire other room back there that's about the same size as this one. We're just not done with that one, so I won't show you that one yet. So I'm actually standing on the stage right now. So this is the view facing out towards the front door and the front of the building. This is where we have performances. This is where we do like Q&A speaking kind of things. Again, got the sound system all set up, and it's kind of modular. We could like move it from the stage if ever need be. Now the space is far from complete, as you can probably tell, but for reference, I just want you guys to understand how much work it's taken to get to this point in the first place, where we could even have people in the space, where I could even live here. So here's some before and after stuff just for reference. So right now this is the front room upstairs with the big 3 windows that you can see from outside. And you've actually probably seen this room quite a bit in a handful of like shoots and videos that have both come out and that are about to come out. And also in some stuff that I haven't shot. Obviously, like, the goal of this space is not only for me to have somewhere that can house my work and where I can kind of create all of the things that I would like to, but it's also a space for others, a place that ideally people can come and learn and express themselves and just have the capacity and room to do all of the things that are in their head. But again, like the downstairs, this room was not in the condition it is currently, and I really just want to stress the amount of work, time, and effort that's been put in to get to this point that we're at right now. So this space over here, this hallway, corridor, other room separate from the front, will ideally eventually become kind of like a co-working editing space. We'll have some tables and some computers up here and that kind of thing. But for right now, it's been where we've been screen printing a bunch of stuff, just messing around, creating some samples and making some ideas happen to see really what we can do with all of this equipment that we had lying around. And this is another thing, one that we would like to start showing other people how to do and just kind of making more accessible for people in the area. Well, I'm not going to show you the part that I live in right now just because it's a bit of an active construction site. Just know it's cozy, and look at these pictures of my cat to confirm. So that's something of a little mini tour. We'll kind of do more updates throughout the summer and fall and winter as different stuff gets done, and we're doing different projects, working on different shoots and events. But if I can just kind of like get on my soapbox for 2 seconds, I've been doing the like photo video thing now for 5-6 years, some more professionally than others, some years more successful than others, but I've also done it long enough to know just how difficult it can be to make the stuff you want to make how gate kept certain practices or techniques or equipment or spaces can be. And I'm working really hard to make this space like beautiful and the kind of place that all of you would want to come and work out of. But in the meantime, as a person who was born and raised here and has created here for my entire life, I know we're all really skilled at making a lot out of a little. And while this isn't a little, it's all I've got. And I just want to invite all of you to everything I've got. So thank you. And I'm excited to keep you guys updated on everything that's going on here. And I hope you guys can come check out some events and make some cool shit. So